Now we're going to do a little test on you. I'm putting you on the spot. I'm going to show you a painting I did, and I'd like you to demonstrate for us how it makes you feel. So what
Okay.
and perhaps you can even think of what you think the meaning is of the symbol. Okay.
All right.
So again, like I mentioned, like I think to tell people, this is what you do with art, even art therapy, is you kind of tap into how does it feel in my body? Where do I feel something? Can give you information as to the meaning of the symbol.
Oh, wow. So beautiful. It's hypnotizing, truly, for those who are listening. It's a beautiful spiral shaped in a way I cannot fully describe. Maybe Amy, you can you can better.
Well, how does it make you feel, and what do you think it might mean or symbolize?
Intuitively, the first thing that comes to mind, like the first feeling that I had when I just looked at it before I began speaking, I don't know why it felt playful, creative energy and interplay, if I may say. I think that maybe the color orange is maybe linked with this feeling that I'm having. But for me, it really feels like a loop of energy and a spiral of energy rising, like somehow of a kundalini awakening of some sort, bubbled up in a symbol. It makes me feel good, to be honest. It's a creative type of bliss that I get when I look at this symbol. I want to say it feels like how I would like if you asked me to draw what a climax or like a pleasure in life or bliss feels like. This is what I would maybe inscribe, but you tell me if I'm completely, you know, wrong, or I believe there's no right or wrong, but that's how it makes me feel.
I love it. Well, that's a very good point you brought up, is that there's no right or wrong, and symbols change for you too. You can look at a symbol in one time in your life and have a totally different reaction. It's like a book, right? Then it pick up a book at one time, pick it up again, and it means something or you read it a different way. Symbols are that way. They change just like we do, and they come into our lives at different times. And it's all subjective. There's no one, it's like a dream. No one's going to interpret. Our book isn't going to tell you what your dreams mean. You have to, it's the meaning you give things, the symbology, what it means to you. So there's no right or wrong, that's for sure. But this painting that I'm sharing is, it's actually one of the biogeometry, biosignatures is what they're called. It's a way of resonating. This actual drawing is a way of resonating with the higher realms of the angelic plane. So you tapped right into it at the beginning because you said it just made you feel good and up because you're tapped in. So this resonates with the higher harmonic of ultraviolet, which is the frequency of the angelic realm. And of course, you mentioned you're really strong on the color orange, which is the second chakra, which is the chakra of child creativity, playfulness, youth energy, creation. You mentioned creation. It's the womb, it's the hips, the pelvis, those lower organs. And there's a little bit of yellow. I don't know if you can see it, the yellow at the top because it's shading in.
Beautiful.
But you hit the nail on the head. So this was another one that came to me. I was like, I want to, and this was me painting this purposefully, Fatima, to call in the higher angelic energies to my apartment in helping me do the work I do, that I was basically trying to call in that energy. So whenever I look at it, I'm basically giving myself medicine of resonating with that higher frequency. And that's how I use symbols in my art therapy. Do you want to comment at all? Or anything that you do?
Well, this symbol, this beautiful painting, not just the symbol, the painting in itself and the process that you just described is reason why symbols can be such a healing modality and such a healing tool. Like, I really love how you described, for you put your intention into this drawing, into making it an invitation for divine energy or cosmic energy or whatever entity or energies you're trying to work with.